Welcome back to your favorite podcast. This is your host, Black Heirloom from Black Heirloom Entertainment. This is the Straightforward Podcast. Welcome back. I feel like I've been gone for a minute. Um, First things first. Shout out to Northbound Media platform on YouTube and also on Facebook. If you do follow or you're not following this page, follow his page as well. Shout out to the Gym World podcast, also located on YouTube as well. I've been seeing the work and the efforts that they've been putting in. I've been seeing episodes after episodes. So I'm very proud of it. It even motivated me. So I even pushed out a couple of episodes on YouTube, and also put a gang of episodes on Facebook as well. So that way everybody can keep tabs on what's going on both platforms. You know what I'm saying? So we just don't put one and not put one on the other as well. We put it if we're gonna put it on YouTube, we're gonna put it on Facebook too. That's kind of somewhat how that works. That way you guys get the aspect of the whole video and certain cuts that you may not want to watch the whole video to see when we cut it down and break it down like that. But we got a special one in attendance. I'm just waiting on him to get here. My nephew, Greedy, from the Gym World platform. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't know if you guys knew it, but if y'all watched the last live that we did, which was a few days ago, we was talking. My nephew had came in, and then as soon as he had came in, like my last nephew came in, and then all of a sudden, like everything just shut off. And then like I tried to go back on to Facebook to see if I can get back into the live or go back on live. Nothing. It would not let me do anything. I was like, wow, I don't know if we broke the internet or what, but you know what I'm saying? It was just crazy how we was having like a great conversation. We was finna be able to jump to the next conversation of my nephew losing the bet and actually keeping his word and actually getting some Eagle memorabilia, which was a hat, Green Eagles hat, because the initial bet was if I won, he would get on the platform and wear the hat. He never told me he bought the hat. He never told me anything about he was jumping on. He ended up just jumping on with the hat. You know what I'm saying? So that's big credibility to me, and I think he knows that. You feel what I'm saying? When you bet a person, or you know what I'm saying, and then they keep their word on what they said they was gonna do, that's the best shit ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hate betting people that hold on, let me bring him in. I hate people that don't like keep up their end of the bargain, like they end stick when it comes to betting football, baseball, basketball, whatever sport you decide to choose. But I be hating when people betting against the people and then they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't hurt at the end of the bargain. They make you naive like, man, I don't even want to bet you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to ask you for my money. What's going on, nephew?
What's the deal? What's the deal?
I don't know, man. Tell me something new, man. I mean, like I was telling the people just now, that conversation had got cut off on the last podcast that we did all together, which I didn't know all of us was even going to be on there. It just happened to find out he had found out. You know what I'm saying? And then you had hopped on with the Eagle hat, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to that, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for keeping your end of the bargain.
Yeah.
I was intentionally supposed to have bought the hat, but you ended up buying the hat.
Yeah, so that was the thing. I was kind of like confused in the situation. I'm trying to figure out like what's really like what was going on, because I'm like, I didn't go back to the old actual clip until after the podcast to really dial into what I was gonna do, because I wanted to do everything in real time, like in person type thing, to really, because we did it on here, so I wanted to officially get it done on here. So, yeah, I was thinking about it like a couple times. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, man, I gotta get this punk ass hat or whatever. Cause my mind was going to hat. Like, that's what my mind was going to. So I'm like, damn, I gotta get this nigga some money. Like, I gotta get this nigga some money in the hat. Like, I'm like, damn, I'm like, I don't know what type of bet I was doing. I was like some backdoor bullshit. And
I didn't backdoor it. I put it on the fun table, sir.
then look, and then the way it happened hurt my feelings. Like it just like and this my take. I really was when I'm right, I'm right. But when I'm wrong, I turn them right because they really lost. You dig what I'm saying? And ever since after that, they started losing and losing. So I'm like, all right. I knew what I seen was right. I knew it wasn't what I thought they was. You feel what I'm saying? So I just gotta be, I just like shit. I gotta just man up. It really hurt. I ain't gonna lie, Paul.
I see, but see, that's the thing, nephew. It's supposed to hurt.
Yeah.
That was the whole lesson of it.
Yeah, so we don't get the finishing touches, but we don't finish the touches.
Yeah, I was kind of mad. And then you hit me after the podcast. I was like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Man, I'm trying to get back on. It won't let me get back on."
Yeah.
That night, I wanted to just run it. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it up and you know what I'm saying, do the damn thing.
I called you that night too. Yeah.
Oh,
I called you the night of the game. Remember, you was
yeah.
you was so lit. I'm like, nigga, I couldn't even have a conversation with the nigga. He talking to me like I'm trying to talk to him, but he was talking to me. He telling me like just talking to me, so I'm like, all right, I don't even want to get on no podcast with this nigga right now. I don't even, he don't, honestly, he's so good right now. He can just know it's all coming to him. So I'm like, all right, let me just shut the fuck up, let him live a little life. You feel me? So the rules is like, all right, you get to the next Sunday. You feel me? We get to the next Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling some type of way. I didn't bet that y'all was gonna lose. So then I'm like, I'm even more hurt. I'm like, I gotta get this nigga some money. I should have bet that the following Sunday. Then y'all lose the next Sunday. I'm like, oh hell.
No, see, my thing was I wouldn't even have took the bet on the Denver Broncos because I was already iffy on that game. Going against the number one defense, I felt like we wasn't ready before then.
Yeah.
I reiterated like early in the season. I'm like, I'm not really liking how I was looking. But we had a couple of lucked up plays. Defense came in and won the game and shit like that. But it still didn't give me that. Okay, we going back to the Super Bowl vibe. That's why I cut out that act as far as going back to that Super Bowl. I used to say that last season, like we're going back. But I'm like on this season, I'm kicking back and be like, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna make it this season. You know what I'm saying? If playoffs maybe if we get the shit together, but I don't think we're gonna go past there.
Yeah. We can get into the topics. I know everybody about the Eagles. You feel me?
Oh yeah, no. I was just getting that out the way because that was the last thing that I was focusing on before you had chimed in. But I can go there. So how deep you want to go? You know what I'm saying? Because I can go deep here. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit today. I got some heavy hitter shit today.
All right, for sure. But last thing, I had to make sure I get some shit that was on point. Cause I know it's basically yours. Cause I'm not keeping this motherfucker. So that's how I had to think about it. I'm like, I gotta buy this nigga a hat. Get this nigga money, whatever. So yeah. So boom. This the details of the hat. This the details of it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you see the whole it's not back there. You did what
I already knew you wouldn't snap back because for one, you can't stand my fucking team. So I knew damn well it had to be a snapback or you was gonna get that motherfucker away or something to that nature. But you could go and bring it on home though. I put it right on the wall with my others. You know, right on the side of the one that got the Super Bowl. I did say it.
All right, man. We can get to the topics, bro.
Okay, so like I said, how deep you want to go? Because I got some shit to play. Still, first topic. I'm ready to go deep. Um, but I was reading something and I was supposed to say something after that, but that was my bad. Nobody. Um, you have a child, I have a kid, right? So I felt like this topic was especially for the people that have kids. So that's why I wanted that one-on-one with this. So even if somebody else chime in, I mean, no matter what. Um, a woman left her baby, a little girl, with the Uber driver while she went into the club. So what she did was she had a call for an Uber. She took the baby with her. She got all dressed up. You know what I'm saying? Um, got into an Uber with the baby. The address ended up being the club. Um, so she like, okay, boom, I'm gonna get out here. Can you drop the baby off at this address right here? Here's the number. You know what I'm saying? She like, okay, I guess she was kind of connected with the girl. Don't know the girl for nothing, but I guess she connected like, okay, this is like, I think the baby was maybe like 6 months old, probably less than that. I'd say 4 to 6 months old. Um, so she goes into the club. The Uber driver pulls up with the baby. Now, you don't know this lady. We're gonna get into the details afterwards, but I'm trying to get to the uh, I'm trying to get to the aspect before I start breaking down the story. So she ended up going into the club. She pulled the Uber driver, pulls out with the baby. When she goes to the first address, calls the number, brings it on the dollar. Nobody answers, which was supposed to be the babysitter. So she calls. What is her name? Let's see. Her name is something. But the mother of the child, um, she called the mother of the child, and the mother of the child was like, okay, well, if they don't answer, they don't answer the door, you can go ahead and take the baby to the father's house. So she went over there, did the same thing. Now, keep in mind, she ain't giving no money for doing anything that she's doing. So she gets to the baby father's house, and it's the same result. Calling, knocking, nobody answering. So she's trying to call the mother of the child back, and the mother of the child stopped answering the phone.
Mm-mm.
Stop answering the phone. Now, she said, okay, oh, so, no, she didn't stop answering the phone then. That's not what happened. She ended up calling, and then she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't think that it was going to go down like this. I thought I had a babysitter, yada, yada, yada. And we've been sitting here crying, you know what I'm saying? We paid so much to get into the club, and you know what I'm saying? If you can just watch her and watch my baby for a couple of hours, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
So keep in mind, not knowing this lady, this is the Uber driver that came because you don't get to pick them. You
right.
just pick whatever SUV or you know what I'm saying, Prius or whatever kind of car you want, Deluxe, XL, whatever. Yeah, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't act like y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm saying, you don't know this lady. And this lady was like, yeah, I'll keep the baby. Just let me know um, what time you gonna be ready. I mean, that way I can drop the baby off to you. Now, I don't know this lady personally, but this lady is better than me. I'm just going to say that, and I'm going to keep going with the story. So, hours went by. Now, I don't know what time she dropped off at the club, but you know what I'm saying? The club hours is usually 9, 10 o'clock when it start getting a little bit of people in there and start jumping on, right? So we're going to say around 10-ish, 9-ish, 10-ish, something like that. So 2 o'clock in the morning rolls around. No phone call. This is when the mother of the child stopped answering the phone after she made this last contact of, if you could just watch her for me um, until we leave here, you know what I'm saying? Then you could just drop her off. So right when 2 o'clock in the morning came, she made another phone call. She stopped answering. She called, no answer, nothing. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning came. The lady, the Uber driver, which was, I think her name was J Love, that's what she got. Um, J Love says, in her head or in the mind of her, in her statement that she said she was going to try one last time to make a phone call to her mother. Come to find out, the mother ended up calling from another phone. Then when she calls from another phone, she says her phone died, her bad. No. I take that back. That didn't happen yet. So she didn't answer. So she said she was going to call her one more time. Um, she said she was gonna call her one more time, and then when she called her, no answer. So after she didn't answer at like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, what she did was she took the baby to the police station. I'm mad as shit when I'm gonna say this because this part that I'm gonna say doesn't even make fucking sense. But when she took the baby there and explained what happened and what was going on and what she was doing, and she was at work doing this, all this extra stuff, she telling the whole story to the police. You know what the police said? Well, just take the baby back to the mother, which I ain't never heard no shit like that. So that's when she tried one last time to be able to um, make that phone call to her mother, and that's when she ended up calling from somebody else's phone saying, um, her bad, her phone died. Yeah, you can drop the baby off now. I want to know your take on this story, knowing the details.
Did she get the baby back?
Yeah, she ended up getting the baby back. Yes, that I know of. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's going to be a continuance to the story to see if because she posted this on TikTok.
Well, I think and this the part of society that don't get talked about, right? And it's like nobody should. It's not a crime for bad parenting.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's to a degree we have to find a thin line or come up with guidelines within our head to be like, okay, at what moment do I take this kid out this person's possession? You get what I'm
Mm.
saying? And then a person with a kid or kids, a person gonna be like, well, I don't want that for nobody, you know. And by her taking it to the by her taking the baby to the police, she should have did it right when the lady got out the car. They did that when she did right when she did that, they probably would have took the baby. But by her story, probably telling them that she had the baby for so long and she was supposed to drop the baby off to the baby daddy and all that. At that
Mm.
point, at that point, they don't know your story is true or not, and now they can put a baby in the system due to somebody lying to them. You get what I'm saying? So they like you got some type of contact with the mama. Get the baby to the mama. Do the baby got diapers? Do the baby got wipes? You got a house? You got food? Okay, nurture the baby and make sure you get the baby to the mama. Because now at the point, the mama can flip the script and say that she kidnapped the baby. You know what I'm saying? So now, it's so many different layers when you get the police involved. So then I say this not to be on this particular person, but just into like just the black society and this is all human race. I feel like deal with this where you know bad parenting don't get like nobody gonna step in on bad parenting. Like
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? Like nobody gonna sit there and step in on bad parenting. So I want to know what is that line where you feel like you need to step in because everybody will sit back, let a baby get tortured, let a baby not get the special needs that they need, and what do you do about that? Hey,
Oh, she talk. I heard that. Oh, that's crazy. Um, that just fucked me up right there. Um, yeah, for the simple fact of the matter, I agree. I agree to the certain extent of from the beginning, she should have went to the police. As soon as she left that baby in the car, that's what I would have done. I think this was in St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken. Um, the fact that like if like let's say I'm the Uber driver, right? you fix out your mouth to say, right when you say it, like, oh, okay, can you drop this baby off to a babysitter for me? Automatically, that would have been a red flag right there. Automatically, you left a baby that's not even 3 or 4 months old with a stranger. Don't know their rep sheet. Don't know if they're pedophile. Don't know no information about this person. You left your child in their hands. Not only that, we all know the same. When we have kids, for one, our lives is over. We live for them at that point. So if you didn't have a babysitter from the beginning, there's no way in the hell you should have took that baby. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping it with your friends, like portraying as I don't know, maybe a single life without a kid. Maybe you didn't want the kid. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, you thought you wanted the kid, and then all of a sudden now the kid is here, and now it's like it's hard on you, and it's tired, and then you can't deal with it by yourself, or your dude may or may not be with you, you know what I'm saying, or he don't want no part, or he said he didn't want no, whatever the storyline goes, once you have a baby, you have to protect that baby by the world. And people that sit here listening to this platform know exactly what I'm saying. They have apps and stuff right now to set up and lure children to go, you know, they still, I catch them on TikTok all the time. They sit there and they catching pedophiles, kind of catch up or meet up with a 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8 year old. I'm just saying, had you not had a babysitter from the beginning, there's no way you should have took that baby outside. Me personally, I mean, I'm not never the type to, you know what I'm saying, be in nobody's business or, you know what I'm saying, stop something that you got going on. Like, you know what I'm saying, if it's a fight breaking out and nigga get his ass whooped, I'm not going to save him because I don't know what the hell he did to get his ass whooped. Or he might have had that coming. I'm just saying, it's different. But
So
what I'm saying,
that's what I'm saying. And what point do you step in? Like, we don't even just outside of this person. Like this person, just by getting dressed and going to the club with the baby in the car with you is just crazy. Like
yeah,
I don't care if you was dropping off the baby anywhere. Like that's just that part already is just crazy. The person that we talking about, the person is already crazy, right? But it's other people that's like her, and that's what I'm saying. When do the world like when do people step in and be like, nah, we need somebody to get involved with this? Like, cause I know people frown upon the snitching shit for sure. But what I'm saying is when it's a kid that's getting verbally abused, you know what I'm saying, and abused in any type of way, you know what I'm saying, or just not getting the certain type of needs that they need. You feel what I'm saying? They could be mentally challenged, not getting the type of needs that they need. They can have a broken bone and not get the needs that they need. They can be bruised up and not get the needs that they need. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. When do people step in and be like, nah, this kid don't need to be with this person, or this kid need other help than this? Like, what's the steps of that? Like, if I was going through that and if I seen somebody parallel to my life and I know of them through somebody, or I know them and they're not treating their kid right, what do I do?
you got to protect the kid. But at the same time, it's a hard decision. Um, Usually in situations like that, people usually don't, for the simple fact of they'll be labeled as a snitch or, you know what I'm saying, or other shit. But I feel like if you feel like they are in danger or know that the person ain't doing what they supposed to, like, you know what I'm saying, Like you ain't holding your house up to standards, and you got bugs everywhere and shit, and like you look like you not feeding your kids, and
Yeah.
it seemed like, you know what I mean, you just leaving them there at the house by themselves, and they only up at age of 7, 6, 5, 4. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that is where draw the line.
But I think people still wouldn't step in.
That's what
Like,
I'm saying. That's what I was saying at first. I'm saying 9 times out of 10, people don't even do that. But for the simple fact of the kid, like I'm saying, for me,
but
the
that's what I'm saying.
standpoint is
Like, what's gonna be the shift of that? Like, you get what I'm saying? Because if you said 9 times out of 10, that's bad. That
right,
means if it's a million kids getting mistreated, it's 900,000 that's still gonna get mistreated.
right.
You know
So the
what I'm
people
saying?
that's watching, what do y'all think?
You know what I'm saying?
What would y'all do in this situation? Or when if you saying when do you step in and be like, okay, enough is enough? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're doing too much now.
Like, so like personally for me, I'm personally is going to step in when I feel like the adult need help themselves. Like when I feel like the adult can't help themselves, like, and it could be like mentally, it could be a mental thing. You know what I'm saying? It could be a financial thing. Um, you know what I'm saying? It could be a physical thing. Like somebody might not be physically in shape or in the right, health to take care of their kid. You dig what I'm saying? So I feel like when shit like that going on, it's cool. Like when you like mentally messed up, I think it's cool to have adopted them to have some adopted the parents. Like you need a village. You need somebody that's on the other side. The kid need the best of both worlds to really have a balance. Like the kid need a balance. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? If you mentally not there, the kid might need that extra parent. You know what I'm saying? If you physically not able to take care of the kid, you might need that extra parent. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have the money to take care of the kid, you might need that extra parent because financially the government or however is trying to provide a way to help you, and that's still not working. You dig what I'm saying? So
right,
if that's not working, then at a point somebody else needs to step in and take care of the kid. So that's where it messed me up. Any moment I will see that you like just mentally just it's like everybody had a moment. Like everybody not perfect.
right,
You feel me? So, but when I notice like you mentally not there, like you not there, like wake up, nigga. Okay, cool. I
right,
know that
right,
if you can't physically take your kid to the store or your kid out here walking to the store, walking to the school in the Uber by themselves because you can't physically do nothing. All right, hey, and I think it should be a conversation with the parent first. Like that should be the first thing. Like.
to see what level they are. You know what I mean? As far, yeah,
Yeah.
I believe, yeah, I agree with you.
Like, even on the financial level, like, all right, cool. I could probably step in or have a group of people step in for this 1 month. But then if I see you mess up, then now I know I need to just step in and get this handled. Like, and that's another thing. When the kid get put in the system, the granny, mom can get it. Get the baby.
Right,
The auntie, it could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna be you. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not just saying a stranger get the baby. That's why I just feel like it's like a tough situation. I'm just gonna just be real with it. Like the Chrisean Rock shit, it was just always the Chrisean Rock shit always been a thing that I never like feel like bothered me because I feel like um when a person say a kid is behind, you know what I'm saying, at a young age, I feel like, all right, at what age is the kid? You know what I'm saying? Because if the kid is 2 and the kid is walking and doing things, like the kid only behind a year. So you can help that kid get to develop where the kid need to be. All right, you saying the kid behind 2 years. It's something that you can do to help the kid catch up to where the kid can develop things, you know, that's that you can't do normally, that just needs some special attention. So
Right.
so I feel like the Chrisean Rod situation is like she's saying the baby is nothing wrong with the baby. Like that's mentally, like that's mentally a problem right there. Like you saying nothing wrong with the baby, and I be feeling like, yeah, nothing wrong with no kid. Like it's a baby. Like the baby is still learning. I would put that on the parent. Like the parent need to develop the baby. So it's whatever you doing. Like health wise, everything is like something genetically or whatever you was doing through birth, that still falls on the parent. So the parent is not helping the development of the kid. So it falls on the parent. So I'm just thinking like you have to help develop the kid. You know, like that's, and I feel like a lot of the parents are busy. Like they busy. They do these things where they feel like, okay, you got the iPad. You know, go over there. You cool.
I feel like they so quick to stick an iPad in front of them. Here, take here,
And
take
that's the thing.
this.
Like I do the iPad, right? And I feel like it's positive things that come from the iPad. Now, when they negative things that's going on with the iPad, which is being on there too long. So now I will put a timer on there.
Right.
Now I have games that don't let you play a certain amount of time. Don't let you play a certain amount of games. And you learning things, and everything is learning games on here. You know what I'm saying? You might go to your YouTube and watch you a show here, but other than that, you learning right here. But then it's shows on here that's on the TV that shows to help you learn.
Right.
You have to put the shows on to help you learn. Like for instance, we got Coco Melon. Like people do their research on Coco Melon. I would not let any kid watch Coco Melon.
I'm
Like,
with
you
you.
know what I'm saying? It's some shit that's going on with them where they take away the excitement from the kid. They take the joy away from the kid where it turns into a drug where the kid needs Coco Melon to be happy. The kid needs Coco Melon to cope and be focused. And certain things just with that. That's just one show.
Right.
And it's so much information out here where you got low stimulating shows where if the baby is time to, you know, the baby is drained doing things because the baby just sleep and ain't thinking, you put the low stimulating stuff on. You just don't just, and then it's toys out here. You feel me? The baby get bored with the toys, rotate the toys, take some toys away, you bring them back the next week, they'll think it's a new toy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be involved. It's flashcards. It's all these different things that you have to do throughout the baby day. It's not just feed the kid, let the kid go out through the day. And then that's another thing. What are you feeding the kid? Are we just doing microwave foods? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? It's a lot that go into developing the kid. And I feel like this age, they feel like it's so simple and easy. Everything comes like this. So they feel like the baby should have it like this. No, you have to teach the baby. Like being in the verbal abuse, like motherfucker, you dumb bitch. Like talking to a kid like that is crazy because you ain't taught the kid. You get what I'm saying? Some act right. You better act right. That's what all mamas say. You better act right. I seen that Carlos Miller. You know, that's his quote. He quoted that in a joke. You know, you better act right. That's what your parents gonna tell you. But they not sitting there teaching you how to act right. Like, mama, what's that? How should I act right in this environment? Show me how I should act in this environment. But if I don't act right, you're telling me I ain't acting right, but you never showed me how to act right. So it's a lot of layers to this. It's a lot of layers to this. And I feel like something's wrong with that kid. Like that baby, something really wrong with the baby because the baby was seen just looking up, like stuck kind of. She got the baby. He pulled on her hair. She slammed the baby on her thigh. Then lift the baby up, acting like it didn't happen. Like just then hurry up and gave the baby to her friend. Came back like nothing happened. The baby, you know, something on the baby eye. You know what I'm saying? See, when camera the baby face, she covered the baby's face and does this. Like I'm like, it's something wrong. it's something wrong. And then it's like you can't be embarrassed of your kid, just like you wouldn't want your kid to be embarrassed of you. You dig what I'm saying? So I feel like it's good that more parents are speaking out and wanting help for their kids, but at the same time, you gotta develop more and also have patience. Like they just I just be seeing shit that just be like wow. Like and you telling me this makes me confirm that it's probably 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 8-year-olds just get sent in the Uber. Go see your daddy. You got the Uber.
Right, right.
Like
I'm still not comfortable with that. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you preach. Go ahead.
I'm not comfortable with it at all. But what I'm saying is it's being done. So who is to step in and be like, you? That's not cool. You shouldn't be doing that with no kid. Like,
I mean that goes with the company too, though. They shouldn't allow. I mean, a child to hop in the Uber. You know what I'm saying? That should have been protocol.
all right,
Like, nah, you have to be a certain age, but I can't necessarily blame them. But
so what you say with the Chrisean shit? So she's on live. She's on the live stream with the baby.
my thing is, okay with her. Um, I have a kind of somewhat of an issue, but it's not my baby. But when it comes to kids, like I have a thing for a woman that's pregnant and you still drinking and smoking. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't take into accountability that you carrying somebody else, and when you carrying another child or a child in general, you know what I'm saying? You can give that kid all kind of problems or health problems. You know what I mean? All kind of shit can happen. So, but then she like I said, she was caught public drinking, still tipping on drinks and shit like that, to where the baby ended up coming out with a defect, or so they say. Um,
And that's the
my thing is,
and that's the problem.
you can tell that, huh?
So they say. That's the issue. I don't think we gotta stop the so they say because that just keep letting her just keep because what I'm noticing is if this going on, I seen this with Cassandra, and I'm not about to let this happen. She popularized some shit, right? She popularized it, and then all these young women will gimmick it and think that the shit is cool. So if we just keep making it seem like it's cool or nobody's saying nothing, then it get to a point where all these other females can still think that it's cool what you saying. It's cool to do what you saying because they're not going to come with accountability of I'm the reason that the baby is this.
Right.
And I don't have to be accountable to say something that is wrong with my baby. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what she's promoting. Now, that's what that's what she's calling her truth. And it's like that's not it. Like that's what I'm saying. We gotta come in and somebody gotta just like for her to be on a live stream. If she was on my live stream, we gotta cut the live stream. On my mama, we gotta cut the live stream. Like we gotta talk about this. Like, are you good? Are you all right?
Right.
Is the baby good? The
I
baby
can
don't
think about
seem
it.
good. The baby
Me,
ain't
I
doing
can.
all right.
It don't. By far, it don't. Um,
I feel like I look like the baby injured. Like beyond just a defect. It look like the baby injured.
right. And I think she knows and don't want to fully admit that what's going on. But, you know what I'm saying? Lying to your fans about something that you know you did and know that it could be a possibility of this, that, and the third. But like, you know what I'm saying? That goes back to say, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful what you're doing when you're carrying or withholding a child. You know what I'm saying? But that you not only affecting yourself at this point, you affecting the child too.
And you gotta be careful of who we idolize or who I say who people idolize, who people seem to look at as role models. You have to give a person a chance. You can't this person can't become like this best rapper or be trending and say some shit that I agree with. And now I gotta sit there and think that this nigga is the best role model in the world. We gotta get out of that. Like we gotta get out of that. Like it gotta come through some longevity of a person going through something. Then you like, all right, I see a blueprint of what you've been through, and I wanna mess with that. But for the young women and any woman, like I know it's hard because there's not a lot of women y'all can pick and choose and be like, I want to be like her. And
Right.
and it's the same because the toxic stuff go viral. So to a normal kid, they thinking people are posting her because she's somebody or she's doing something impressive or she's somebody impressive. But truth be told, it's just been toxic, build on toxic, build on toxic. You know, it's just unfortunate. It's sad, and I've been saying it from day one. It's nasty. It's just disgusting. This is disgusting person. Like doing this to your kid because of how they eyes look is crazy as fuck to me, my nigga.
Right. And they idolize that. Our fans don't see nothing wrong with that. And it's crazy. Like you have famous women like that, or a woman with clout, let's say, right? That's popular at the time. One of the next hot things that's supposed to be coming up and stuff like that. And you following behind that. But we have a gang of other people that you could be following behind, but you choose not to follow behind that. Because everybody has a choice at the end of the day. Can't nobody force you to be like, hey, I need you to be like this or something like that.
Mm.
Now, it's up to the character inside their own self to be, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, I want to follow this. But, you know what I'm saying? They know that the shit that they following is wrong, and then be the people that don't want to admit, like, realistic shit. Like, you want to live in this fantasy of another person's shadow and live like them or talk like them or walk like them. But, you know what I'm saying? You're not fully understanding what these people actually represent.
But, but I feel like men play a big part because like I just feel like it's certain things like we got power that we don't tap into, and it's like if we all just said we don't like this,
Mm.
then a woman won't do it because it's not gonna impress a dude or it's not gonna make a dude like her. Like you know what I'm saying? So like majority of it, like you know,
That means you're insecure.
no, what you mean on what side?
Either side. It doesn't matter what side you want to put that on. I'm just saying, if you're not satisfied within yourself, you have to realize in yourself, or like you handsome, or you're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You have to know that within yourself. I don't feel women or men have to do certain things or dress a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? For you to feel like, I'm not saying a three-piece suit or no shit like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the looking shit I be seeing.
Yeah, but
And only
that's
looks
what I'm
like it
saying.
makes
Like
sense.
you could be a secure man, right?
Mhm.
And you like this certain hat, and a woman gonna be like, I don't like that hat. You feel me? It's just ugly. You dig what I'm saying? Now it's just gonna make other dudes not want to wear that hat because they don't want to go through that. Like they like it, I'm what I'm saying is even if the person is insecure or secure, it's just something
Mm.
that happens in life where we carry the energy of what's going on. Like as far as if we say we don't like women that smoke cigarettes, a lot of
Mm.
women a man could be in a group in a group setting, bunch of women in here, and it could be 10 of them that smoke cigarettes, and we like, and man, like, we don't like nobody that smokes cigarettes. Ooh.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Now, cool. All them 10 women, at least 8 of them gonna hide that they smoke cigarettes. They not gonna smoke cigarettes that night. You dig what I'm saying? You get
I
what
get
I'm
what you're
saying?
saying. I get
You
you.
get so what I'm saying is, if niggas would stop liking this particular type of woman as a Chrisean Rock, they won't be put on a pedestal to be looked at as a role model. They won't be on a pedestal where everybody want to follow or be on this person live and listen to what they say, because we ain't gonna like it. But since the person is toxic and can twerk, and we like that, now all of them gonna twerk and put some tattoos on, because that's what we get caught up and say we like.
No, that's because the blind leading the blind. And you got on the game of followers and no leaders.
So that's what I'm saying. So to shift that, it gotta be a group of men be like, all right, we need some. My woman gotta be smart. Now with that come with women being smart. Now women gonna try to be smarter. They're gonna try to learn things. They're gonna try to read. They're gonna try to do things that higher they IQ. But if we don't put that, like, we don't put these standards up, like women put a bunch of high standards on men, but men don't put enough standards on women. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts. So
So
it would be a time to where I think I've seen on TikTok to where a guy that was running the podcast asked a woman like, what are your standards for men? And she was like, well, he has to make over 100,000 and this, that, and the other. He was like, see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all put so much value on what he has to have, and us men, we don't do that. If you give us attention, love, honesty, trust, you know what I'm saying? We good with that. We go with a Burger King worker. We go with a McDonald's worker. I don't give a fuck if he was a McDonald's manager or fireback. It doesn't matter because people they looking outside of the connection part. Just like how you said, oh, I don't like you because you smoke cigarettes, and now the person feel like they have to hide the cigarette to find somebody. You're gonna find somebody that's gonna like you smoking cigarettes. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be probably smoking cigarettes too. I'm just saying, you can't.
but
You know,
but it gets to a point where it's like, if a group of people just become ratchet, eventually they not gonna want to, like, if a group of people is just ratchet, eventually they not gonna want to associate themselves with anything that's ratchet. So for a long time, man been looked at as the ones being ratchet out here doing it up. So now women feel like it's their turn. You feel me? But now as man, we like, shit, that shit for the bird. We cool. We know what we want. You know what
right.
I'm saying? We know what we need. But the ratchet shit is not it. But they come
I mean,
with
for women,
all.
it's an attachment issue though. Women, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't see how some women
That's
just like
illusion though. I feel like that's
it
illusion
could be.
because if you saying a man need this, he need that, and now you're attached. But then you're disengaged and you detach yourself from a person when he doesn't have these things.
Right.
So it's like it's that's not it. What it is, we don't take enough control or our power. Like, we too loose with it. We don't have enough standards for no ball for ourselves. We don't have enough standards for them. We don't have enough standards for just the society. Because as men, we should be, our word mean a lot. So if
Mhm.
we see some fuck shit going on and a bunch of us say this some fuck shit, it's not gonna happen.
Mhm.
Like, when niggas putting on nails, pink nails and these colored nails and stuff, it's not enough man saying that's weird. That's
Right.
not what um that's not what just normal man would do. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Now you might confuse a younger person, and now they're doing things that a feminine man would do, but not knowing that's the decision he's making because he's looking at a football player put nails on his hands. But if it's not enough men to step out and say that, don't do that. That's not the right way. That's
Right.
not it. Find something else to express yourself. Like, for real, for real. Like, these niggas be so artsy and all this. Find something else to express yourself than promoting coming
It's
in and polishing your nails. Like,
right.
hey,
It's just a lot of women out here that has that mindset. Like I seen one on, I don't know why I was catching on TikTok, but I like I guess that's my favorite shit, I guess. But like you said, she doesn't have to bring anything.
the name of the that's the name of the episode. I seen it on TikTok.
I seen it on TikTok. Yeah, the lady said she doesn't have to bring anything to the table. A man should bring everything. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, yeah, right. And I feel like yeah, if you're in a position to, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you're not in a position to, then I feel like you have to find somebody that's gonna compromise with your situation, vice versa.
Mm,
Like, I feel like like everybody want to buy their car. Like
mm,
everybody want to go get the car, do it up, But the
mm,
reality of it, some niggas credit not gonna give them that car. They might gotta resort to a different car.
mm,
So, so a lot of times, like, yeah, if you got money and you doing it, go get your car. But if you don't, just know you can't go get that type of car you want. That's not the type of woman you gonna get.
mm.
Not to be in not be labeling women as cars, but it's a good metaphor for me because you can get a Toyota that lasts a long time. You
Mm,
get what I'm saying? And don't have the high maintenance as the BMW. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have the money to go get the BMW, don't mean she was gonna be durable and last. You know what I'm
right,
saying? The way
right,
you want her to. But
right.
by you being a person and with the cash you had, you compromised. You got that Toyota, and that Toyota got you to that Porsche. You dig what I'm saying? So not saying that the Toyota he left a woman, you know what I'm saying, for the next woman. What I'm saying is one day that woman, she's gonna level up with that man that she chooses to compromise with. And
Mm,
they're gonna be in a position where they never gonna have to worry about bills. So
mm,
it's like it's different roles to how you want to pay your bills. Like, you know what I'm saying? And a woman making that choice that she want to deal with that type of man, she has to know that you're gonna have to pay your own bills. And the
right.
reason why I say that is before you meet this man, what you gonna be doing?
Mm,
Paying your own bills.
right.
So I don't know what man that is gonna just keep getting all these women and putting and putting a roof over their head just because they got some money, like, or just because they getting some box. I don't think that's the ideal thing. I just think a man would get some box, go about his life if he got some bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it'd be
But
crazy.
for me, it'd be harder to like if it's a man in that situation, it would be harder to find true love. But you would have to actually like really like play it down to be able to, you know what I mean, to see if she's really for you or not. Because
Right.
you know what I'm saying, like if you really looking now, like I said, if you ain't looking like that, if you that type of person, then you know what I'm saying, just you better off just having one call Monday and the other one call Tuesday, and just do it day by day. Just um,
Yeah, but any woman that's any woman, it's gonna take you longer finding that man that's gonna pay all your bills. So you're gonna end up paying your own bills eventually than that person that's paying 50-50. She gonna find that 50-50 nigga that night, probably. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm
right.
saying? It's gonna take you a year or two after you change your body, switch your body up. You
But
know,
then, yeah, but then that you pass up on a lot of opportunities that way too. You taking time off the, you know what I'm saying, the pressure clock. You know what I'm saying? You taking time out to do your body, like you said, and doing your face and your boobs and you doing all this to, you know what I'm saying, to feel like you complicated, and you don't have to, like, and then they feel like that when they get that shit done, like it changes the aspect of how men look at you. No, it don't.
Some men,
You still probably got that old same nasty ass attitude before you got the body done. And then you say, I don't know why women, or not women, some women, let me put it that way,
yeah,
think that men want a woman to be like that. And we don't want that shit
yeah. Nah,
as men.
I
I'm
think it's
just saying.
beyond. I think it's beyond that. Like Stacey Dash is amazing, but once you start talking, she's ugly.
Like, female, right?
You know?
That's my whole point of saying, like, as soon as you open up your mouth, you are considered to be ugly now.
Hold on, hold on. I don't want to sound misogynistic. I don't want to sound.
I'm just
Oh no! I want to break it down. The reason why I say
okay.
that is because when she do open her mouth, she's very coonish. She's very um 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 passive aggressive and mean girlish type of thing. And so just me personally, I wouldn't rock with that. Just the coolness part. The mean girl part I could deal with. But the coolness part, I just I thought you was a black sister, you know what I'm saying? So I can't even treat
Yeah.
you like my I'm sorry. That's what I'm
When
saying.
you aggressive, no.
So
Men don't want to
so
feel like
so that's the thing though, right? I feel like the women that's treating niggas like you got your stages, right? Of course, she gonna treat you like a king when y'all first meet. She got
mm,
so much potential for you. You got so much potential for her. But not
mm,
knowing the reality is y'all ran into y'all best selves right then and there. And it's just gonna
not necessarily.
hold on. And y'all gonna add tools to your toolbox as y'all go. You get what I'm saying?
Throwing
So
a wrench in there, huh?
yeah, so yeah, no pun intended. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is he trying to throw me off my narrative. He tried to cover it. He trying to cover it. He like, I can't let you say that on this show right here.
No, no, no. I'm not trying to cover up shit. I want all of the smoke. I'm just saying. I'm trying to make that thing go ahead.
You had that early stages where you're good, but I just feel like when woman is treating like act like an angel and she's just on that top tier level treating you nice, it's like something going on. Something on that other side of that wall. It's something she treating you like she treating you like that king because she dialed in. She on your every move. She got you delusional. She on you. She want to make sure you eat your salad. Eat that salad, boy. You better eat that salad. I done made you wake up to some. I ain't gonna lie. Waking up to pancakes every morning kind of gets you to start. It get me paranoid. Like, so don't wake up earlier than me. Next morning, well, let me wake up first. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Oh shit.
a person being too nice, like massaging your feet every night, is like, what you did yesterday? Shit, you feel
I'm
me? So I do want
because it's not because it's not a lot of it out there. That's why.
now that's cool, but I do want a balance of I would like a balance of willing to restructure some things because the way a woman think be all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. It
One
just
one
be
thing one thing a lot of men do forget is how you said before. When they first get with a woman, they shower them and you know what I'm saying, make they feel like them the ones and come here, baby, you know what I'm saying, put right here on my side, you know what I'm saying, I want you right here next to me, and then the next me like, be better bring your stupid ass on. That's the thing,
yeah,
like it shouldn't be that way. But if
yeah,
which is one of the hardest things for us men in the relationship,
yeah.
is some key game shit right I'm gonna give you. Not you, but just the podcast in general.
My ears.
Be the same person that they fell in love with.
That's too much energy. I ain't gonna lie.
It is. But wait, hold on. Wait. I know it's a lot of energy. That's why I said it sounds simple, but it's not.
Yeah,
It's not simple. This is a task to where it's like because how women think. Now, if there's any women, if they want to put it into the commentary, I would very appreciate it. But they want that. That's what they want. They want the person that fell in love with that, the person that they fell in love with, like that first moment, that first date, second date type of vibe. Like that's what they want. And then when you turn from that to what's wrong with you? Nothing. They gonna feel like there's something wrong with them, or there's something wrong with the relationship in general. Yeah, like
Yeah,
once you start transitioning into like who you really are, you can ease up to that, but you still have to be the person that you were when y'all genuinely met.
yeah, yeah,
Like started calling it like, okay, like what you trying to do? We trying to make this a relationship? Or okay, relationship, okay, boom. You have to stay to that character. And it's not even really a character, it's because like men tend to draw away from that. Women want to feel like they're sexy. And if they men don't tell them or appreciate or say or do or make them feel like they're sexy, they're gonna feel like, you know what I'm saying? And then when another
I,
person comes up
but,
and
but, 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 at some type of point, you got to acknowledge, like, of course, treat me like Superman, and I might mess up, and and you might I might not get that look because I messed up, and I'm coming from a person that fucked up. Like everybody might have a better experience than me. Me, I fucked up, like to where I fuck up or I fucked up, and that right there determine how a person gonna treat you. So that's one thing I say. Like you, the girl you had before you cheated is not the girl you gonna have after. You know what I'm saying?
you know what I said again?
The girl you had before you cheated is not gonna be the girl you have after.
Oh no.
You
No,
know
no,
what I'm saying?
no.
So, so, like with me personally, I'm pushing. I'm. It's an uphill battle with me. Like, you know what I'm saying. So, I just want the fans to know I'm coming from that point of view. Like, you know what I'm saying. If you on a clean slate and you doing good and do all that, keep your energy going and all that. Me, it's like it's like I got a probation officer. You know what I'm saying. And then I got a meat masseuse. You know what I'm saying? I got a voodoo chef where I got a passenger pit princess. You know what I'm saying? So so, so it comes with I gotta deal with different layers. You know what I'm saying? Like regrouping this shit, it take time. Like some people just gonna move on. Like man, I ain't gonna deal with that shit. So me personally, it's like I've been through so much shit in different levels with a person that I know that's my person. So other people might have their own validations that they might have. But me personally, the money don't matter. You feel me? The looks can be what it is. You know what I'm saying? And and the potential don't matter. You dig what I'm saying? Because life is life. Life can be life and like a motherfucker.
Right.
Person you think on top of the moon could be nigga on his back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
and and that's just where I gotta be realistic. Where it's like a man gotta sit there and know like it's some fucked up shit we gotta go through just to get that trust back. It's some shit that we gotta go through just to keep our lady happy. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
when is the woman gonna restructure and come in and do some shit and put the effort in on their end?
Right.
That's the shit I be trying to figure out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if a nigga fuck up, you staying with me. So when you gonna put the effort in to help me stay with you? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like if and then back to what you this I'm hitting the block right now. Back to what you were saying. You were saying that nigga gotta keep that same spark from the beginning. I need that same spark that you give me from the beginning. The same way you
Vice versa. No, I'm not saying that. Ain't. Go
used
ahead.
to walk by me with the 1 2 step, 1 2 step. I need that 1-2 step all the time. I need that love all the time. I need that cool, calm, collective all the time. I need that vibing with the music all the time. But at the same time, like I said, life be life, and where person go through their own shit. You feel
Right.
me?
And at the same time, it's selfish of you to just shut down on your partner and not and like what's wrong with you? Nothing. If this is supposed to be your partner, now, I'm not saying something that you just fucking on. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you taking this woman seriously and y'all done bypass like maybe the first 6 months, year and a half, or something like that, and you don't see no verge of express yourself. Maybe y'all can work it out together if she's on that type of level with you. If she's not on that type of level with you, she was never for you.
Man, women.
I'm saying because a real woman is going to push her man if that's who she loves.
Women
Period.
like this thing. I get what you're saying. It's all cliche, right? But women don't even know how to pick their fucking food. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm being real over here.
I
Like,
get you.
I'm telling you, like, it's a real struggle to keep up with a woman and keep, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, no.
Yeah,
So,
I didn't say it was easy. Go ahead.
so what I'm saying is, I gotta apply that pressure back. I need that love. I need that effort back.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta do.
No. I'm not saying
So
put forth all your efforts if she's not doing the same. Don't do that.
going in. What I'm saying is, I'm going in. Like, I need that same effort. Whatever. Nah, hell no. I need that same energy.
It's supposed to be the same energy is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Run
And
that same energy up.
it's supposed to be the same energy. Now she giving you a different type of energy. That's something else. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story at that point. Like I'm okay. Let me put it this way. That way it'd be more of an understanding. If your woman is treating you like the king you are supposed to be, if she's doing the shit that she's supposed to be doing, cooking, cleaning, going to work, doing her, you know what I'm saying, making sure her household is straight, calling you, you know what I'm saying, what she's supposed to, and make sure, you know what I'm saying, you can tell when the woman got you, I mean, when you have, a man can tell when their woman has their undivided attention, meaning, you can tell, like, the conversation be different if something outside of the box was to happen. Oh, how you doing, baby? I'm okay. Versus, oh yeah, my day is like this, you know what I'm saying? This happened, this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? When they start shutting down, then yeah, but I wouldn't suggest
Nah,
a
that's what
person
I'm
to,
saying.
you know what I'm saying, put their all into something.
That's what I'm saying. As the time go on, person get mad. I left shit in the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Like a person will be mad for 2 days.
Okay, a person don't be mad that you leave shit in the toilet. But I'm saying that comes with their personality too.
You
I'm
get what
not
I'm saying?
saying
So
transfer your personality from who you are. I'm saying it's a certain way that you have to come at the situation if you respect the relationship enough.
it's a real uh,
It's a way that you come about your spouse as far as letting them
right?
know.
So I be on Instagram, right? I be
Um,
feeling me. You feel me? And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I'm handling my business. I'm in my Instagram because my Instagram like my Playboy. You know how the Playboy, you nigga had the magazines. You know,
right, right.
it's like my double XL. You know, it's like my magazine when I'm serious.
No.
You feel me?
That's a horrible magazine for you to be on the toilet with, sir.
What I'm saying is,
Listen, I'm listening. I'm fucking with your story, bro. I'm listening.
you know how back in the day niggas had the magazines on in the bathroom.
Right. Double XL, hey boy. Yeah, I get
So, you know, I'm chilling. You feel me? I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? After I do what I do, you know what I'm saying? I can go straight to washing my hands. You get what I'm
you.
saying? I get straight to it. You feel me? So I get straight to washing my hands. And I'm like, damn, your mind not going back to touching the toilet because you just wash your hands. You feel what I'm saying? So I leave something in there, like little Christmas Eve, breakfast. You know what I'm saying? So I leave
That ain't
something
no
in there.
don't reference no shit like that to break. Don't do that.
Nah,
God damn, now I don't even want no breakfast no more.
I'm saying this bitch you woke up to. You know what I'm saying? So what, man? See, this is what I'm saying. This why niggas can't be real no more. This why niggas don't want to be 100 with niggas. This why niggas is letting niggas put nail polish on their nails because niggas can't be 100 with niggas no more.
This is the Straightforward Podcast, so you can be real as much as you want on this shit.
All right, so